World Championship right here. Aaron Donald's going to make a play.
Burrow to throw for it. He's hit. He flinks it away on fourth down. Aaron Donald got there.
Yes! Yes! I knew it!
The greatest of all time does it in the biggest moment of Super Bowl 56.
Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy Sean Mack, and today I'm going to make this one fast, sweet, and light and quick as possible. I'm here to give Aaron Donald his flowers. So if you like today's content, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Here I have a list of top 10 defensive tackles that consensus say are the best defensive tackles of all times in the NFL. We had Reggie White, Joe Green, Deacon Jones, John Randall, Bob Lilly, Randy White, Warren Sapp, Merlin Olsen, part of the LA Rams fearsome foursome. You had Alan Page. Remember him for the Vikings back in the days. I'm not old enough to remember him, but I remember him because I'm kind of a sports historian. And number 10, rounding off, you had Vince Wilfork. Who would you possibly? The first 9 you definitely can't put nowhere near Aaron Donald, right? Let's see. John Randall was a beast. Mean Joe Green, Deacon Jones. Different game, different time, but none of them can do what Aaron Donald could do. Maybe Reggie White. I say he's the best, in my opinion, talking about Aaron Donald, but if someone argues Reggie White, I can give it to him. Seen Reggie White play his whole career, and he wasn't Aaron Donald. He had the strength. He was just as good, just as quick, but it was something about Aaron and what he did in his 10-year span in the NFL that was just kind of remarkable. Got some stats here on Aaron Donald. He had 337 solo tackles, 205 assisted tackles for a total of 542 tackles. Beast mode. He had 111 sacks, which is just, it's good. I think it's tied, or it's there 28 on the overall defensive list for sacks. Something about that guy would just pop off my screen when I watched him. That's what I do with the eye test. I listen to stats and analytics because it's part of the game, but my thing is eye test. What I see, what pops off the screen, what makes me say, okay, I've been watching basketball, any sport, so let's say football, my whole life, and I've never seen that happen before. That's popping off my screen. And every time I watch Aaron Donald play, that's what happened. He just popped off my screen. It was like if he was single coverage, that's destruction. If it was double coverage, little less destruction. If he was double covered with a chipper, I like to call it a chipper. So if you have the tight end or receiver running in motion, or the running back double backs and come back and chip him, you're going to have, he could still disrupt what your offense is trying to do. That don't show up in the game plan, and that don't show up in the box score, but it definitely is seen and known and felt by the other team and the quarterback. And for people that really know what they're watching, when they watch the NFL, it pops off their screen and they know as well. It's ridiculous. That boy was a beast. He was a beast. So I just want to make sure I give him his flowers. Make sure if you like today's content, as I said earlier, subscribe, like, share to the channel, video, all that good stuff. I just want to say that watching that man play with his Greek god body, it's amazing to me that he's actually quitting, because I figured he can go on. That's another subject for another day, but it's also amazing to me that Aaron Donald chooses to lay the sword down and go home and be with his family and his loved ones and his kids. From not making millions of dollars, he turned down millions of dollars because of what this game has done to him and his body. And if it can do it to him and his body, being that he looks like a Greek god, imagine what your corners and your little running backs are doing and how they feel after 2-3 years. That's why in the last 5 years we've seen a lot of people retire from certain positions. Running back, linebacker, even punters and kickers has retired no more than 5 years into the league. One guy retired 1 year into the league out of school. I think he went to Clemson, if I'm not mistaken. He retired because he couldn't handle it no more. So I just want to give a shout out to Aaron Donald for giving those 10 years of just greatness. It was a beautiful thing, and I hope all is well with you. You gave us 1 decade of beast mode. You gave us 1 decade of throwing grown men around like they were little childs and little infants, and you gave us 1 decade of greatness. When I mean greatness, I don't think we'll ever see no one in this lifetime be as good as Aaron Donald was from that defensive tackle position. So Aaron Donald, job well done. We're going to miss you. I know a lot of NFL quarterbacks loving that you're gone, but I'm going to miss you because I know what greatness look like, and I like to give greatness its credit when it happened, not 10 years down the line or when people want to revisit it. So thank you, Mr. Aaron Donald. Job well done. Hope you have a great life outside of sports and football and enjoy your family. This has been Sports Fans Only. I've been Sean Mack, and this will always be Sports Fans Only. Peace.